welcome. It's Michael Murray with Benzinga. I'm here with Al Altomari, the chairman and CEO of Agile Therapeutics. Al, it's a pleasure to be joined by you. How are you?
Good, Michael. Good talking to you again.
Pleasure to have you here. Agile and Twirla, let's kick things off there. Big announcement. They had what you would consider a breakout quarter in Q3 of 2022. The question now is, can you continue the growth trend? What should we expect for the fourth quarter of 2022 and now in the new year here in 2023?
Great question, Michael. You're not the only one that's asked me that. Our performance in the third quarter was extraordinary. We grew our business over 50%. So the question is, could you do it again? And we answered that question this week with our press statement. The answer was yes. You know, we took it to another level, Michael. We grew approximately another 30% on top of that in the fourth quarter. So we are just thrilled, to just demonstrate that what people saw in the third quarter wasn't a fluke. We did it again, and we expect to keep doing it, Michael, as we go into 2023 now.
That's incredible. And it goes without saying, but congratulations on all of the success. Agile also recently announced it expects 2023 net revenue to be between $25 and $30 million. That would represent significant growth, obviously, from 2022, along the vein of what we're already talking about. Where do you expect to see the biggest growth contributions coming from?
Yeah, we expect everything to kick in, Michael. Like we have two primarily channels that we sell into. We're a contraceptive product, as you remember. There's the retail channel, which is where women get their prescriptions from doctors and go to local pharmacies or maybe do it online. So we call that the retail channel. That's always been our bread and butter. That's the steady Eddie. That's the one that keeps growing, and that's our core business, if you will. Then we started last year in 2022 in earnest this retail channel, which for us means Planned Parenthood. We started announcing wins of some really big contracts, and the volume really started kicking in, Michael, and that's what's fueling a lot of our growth. But it's both channels fueling the growth. So to answer your question, we expect all boats to rise. We expect to see strong performance from the retail, as we've been doing, but also to take that to a new level, because with our relationship with AGRX, which is really the teleprescribing partner we have, where they have over 1 million women that are getting their contraceptive products through them. And then the non-retail business. So it's been growing. We're just scratching the surface. We haven't, really gotten to, where we want to get to, even though we put up extraordinary growth. So to answer your question, both sides of the shop have got to perform, and we expect it to.
Amazing. Now, in order to achieve that net revenue number for this year in 2023, is Agile going to need to increase their Opex spending?
Well, it's going to be a very long answer. No, no, not at all, Michael. But let me give you some reasons I'm saying that. We significantly cut our operating expense, nearly in half, in a few quarters. But really the bigger story was we reinvented our business model. We were doing too much ourselves. And so we said, we just can't keep doing this. Let's find the best and brightest partners who are really good at this. And in the Planned Parenthood business, that's a Faxis. In the retail side, we said, we'll keep calling on doctors in their offices, but we want to be a player in teleprescribing. That's where AGRX comes in. So because we were so bold to say, let's reinvent the way we do business, while we cut our expenses in half, we doubled our business. And we have an economic relationship with these partners, Michael. So if we do well, they get paid more. And I have no problems paying people for growth, versus keeping people on staff. So while we say we cut our operating expense, I'd really like us going forward to say, look, we reinvented the way we're doing business here at Agile, and we're quite proud of it. And going forward, I believe this business is now scalable. We can handle more volume and more products now, because we've built the model, a very efficient model, and we could take this place to the next level now.
Terrific. Now, we've also heard you consistently say that Agile aspires to be more than a one-product company. Are there any updates on the pursuit for expanding the commercial product portfolio as of now?
Yeah, we kind of put a little bit of a, commentary in our recent press statement about that. Yeah, Michael, that's mission critical to us. As I mentioned, our business model now can handle it. We've got the infrastructure built. We've got talented people. We could all handle more than one product. The beauty is now, if we can find another commercial product that we can put in our bag figuratively with our sales force, they could certainly handle more than one product. A rep can sell more than one product to a doctor. But equally as important, my home office doesn't. If we added a product right now, Michael, we wouldn't have to add a person in the company. That those sales, if we can get this product, would really leverage this company. Those sales would, for the most part, drop to the bottom line. So that's why we think it's important. So now, if I'm unsuccessful at doing that, which I don't intend to be, can Twirla get us there by itself? The answer is yes. So Twirla is getting big enough it can carry the weight of the company and get us profitable itself. But wouldn't it be nice to get there better, faster, and in a more meaningful way? So that's why another product. So we're in very good dialogues with a number of people. We're excited. We think they're promising. We're looking at a lot of things, and we'd like to get one across the goal line. So we're actively at this.
100%. Now, what impact would adding a commercial product have on the Agile business as a whole? Can you give us more of an overview look here?
Yeah, super question. You saw in our guidance, just to come back to that for a second. Last quarter, Michael, like the third quarter was the last quarter we announced the net revenue. We were $3 million in sales in that quarter. So if you multiply that by 4, that's a $12 million business. Well, I said I'm going to grow 30%, the next quarter, meaning the fourth quarter. So, maybe I'm a $15 or $16 million business. What I just said was we're going to double that again. We're going to go from to $25 to $30 million. So think of that as the base, our starting point. So if we add another product into and that $25 to $30 million can get us profitable by the end of next year on the backs of Twirla, as I mentioned. So we think the fourth quarter could be our first breakthrough quarter from a profitability point of view, to keep it profitable and keep growing. If we can get another product in the bag, Michael, what it does is it allows the company to say, I can make the fourth quarter there with a lot more confidence, or depending on what product it is, can we get it into the third quarter? Can we accelerate our time to profitability? So that's where kind of 1 + 1 = 3. That's where, as I was mentioning, with the business model being so well built and so tuned at this point, we think another product can really take us to the next level a lot faster. So we get to profitability hopefully faster and bigger, to answer your question.
Outstanding. Al, obviously, congratulations on all the revenue success and, of course, being involved in the conference. Best wishes to everything there. Al Altomari, the chairman and CEO of Agile Therapeutics. Thank you so much for talking with us.
Thanks, Michael.